Well, yesterday I made a report for one of the clients.
Yep.
Met with they.
Met
Uh,
with them.
I'm sorry.
Met with them. Did you want to
We
say?
met with them. Okay,
Perfect.
met with them, and also I met with my boss and with um, several members of the teams which I manage to follow the actions and the evolution of the plans. And the plans are going well. We have some delays, but we are focused on it. And for about blockers, I don't have any, but one of the members of the team is a bit stocked.
Is a bit what? Sorry.
Um, stock. I don't know if it applies. Uh,
Stuck. Do you mean?
Stuck.
Okay.
Stuck.
Bloqueado. Stuck. Okay.
Stacked. Is that right?
You can say stuck. Stuck.
Okay. Well, we are joining the situation with the rest of the developers with the objective of no delaying it more than it has been delayed.
Delayed. Okay.
Well, for today, I need to attend uh, some activities that I've been um delaying or rescheduling. And well, I have to make another report for another client, and also have two daily meetings, one in the morning and one in the afternoon.
Gotcha. Okay. That's gonna be busy day for you.
Yes, some of these tasks are um, usual, are typical, frequent, but for example, the task that I need to start is about an evolution of the teams. Um, it it is related to an action of the company that we made we do in quarters of the year. So I do this stage, and 3 months later I will continue with the next stage of this following of the teams and over the members of the teams.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. You can ask the question now to Guillermo or Ivan about the daily meeting.
Okay. Hi, Ivan. Well,
Hi.
we're going with Guillermo. Guillermo, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday I was working a lot. Well, the last few weeks I was working very much. I'm kind of stressed. Um, but at night, I was able to 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 watch the Boca Racing uh, football match. So I relaxed a lot. I have a fun at night, let's say. Um, uh, and uh, what, uh, what was the other question?
Do you have any blockers?
Okay. Um, no, I don't have any blocker at the moment. But there is a new project that is starting tomorrow. So uh, there is a meeting scheduled to tomorrow morning. Um, so the next weeks, uh, I will uh, I will working on that project with the team. The other question was
What are you going to do today?
okay. Um, Today I have some daily tasks, normal tasks. Um, and I have a, a meeting at noon with a new group called Oficina Tecnológica. Uh, that's all. I suppose and I hope this day will be soft, tranquil. I hope.
Quiet, quiet.
Quiet. Yeah,
You can say tranquil, it's okay, but it's not very common, Guillermo.
yeah.
Say tranquil, but much more common is quiet.
Mm,
Yeah,
quiet. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, good. Any more questions?
Okay,
Sorry.
Ivan, how was your day yesterday? Or what did you do?
Um, Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ivan.
Uh,
Morning.
Yesterday was quite different because was the first time I visited Aji's offices.
Uh-huh.
I got a lot of gifts,
Awesome.
Yeah.
and uh, do you remember uh, oh, I forgot the word, the the dull activity I had to do? It was it wasn't dull. It was monotonous.
Monotonous, monotonous, or what was the other word, guys? Do you remember the other word?
Uh,
4 letters, very short.
Tedious.
Tedious.
Tedious, very good.
That was the word I was looking for. We started the quality control yesterday, and uh, so far it's everything okay. But we had to stop because of a fall of the pre-production ambience. So we had to stop the tests, but I hope we can continue today.
Awesome. I believe.
So I don't have any blockers, and that's what I'm going to do today. Continue with that. test.
Okay.
Excellent. Great. And then we've got Martin here. Hi, Martin. Oh, he just.
Hi guys, I'm here. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Sorry for the delay.
Don't worry.
I'm a bit sleepy.
It's hard to get up sometimes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
We
The
we are talking about the daily meeting.
Yes. Okay. So
Hmm.
yesterday I finished with a difficult task that I was doing since last Thursday. So uh today just I have to request new tasks to do. That's it.
You have any blocker?
I don't have any blockers. No.
Okay.
Great. And what are you going to do tomorrow? Or today? Or today? Sorry.
No, today, as I said, I have a couple of meetings, but my calendar is too free in general.
Hmm.
Just I have to request new tasks to do. So,
Okay.
um,
Cool.
just I have to wait to the meeting, and that.
Easy. Okay. Great. Great. Yeah, I was looking at the book Seven Effective Steps, and it's so good, guys. It's so practical, the book, because you can really apply these skills in the book. What I like most, I'll share it with you. Here we go. Just Martin, how do we say aguantame por favor? Everyone knows, but I've got to practice with Martin.
Um, be, bear with me.
Very good. Bear with the rat. The rat is there running in the mind.
Yes, yes.
Come on, run faster, rat. Run faster.
But I didn't read the platform,
Yeah.
the document.
Don't worry. Don't worry. And guys, and we're gonna go back to the homework. Don't worry. I just wanted to show you this. I was just looking at the summary. Remember, guys, summary of Stephen Covey. I love this simple phrase. It's so good. It's so effective. You can read that, Guillermo.
Okay. The key is not prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Yeah.
So what does that mean? Can you explain what that means?
Yeah. You can make a list of things to do, uh, not in order or not focusing on the important task, and instead you have to write down or to make note of the important things in order, so you can uh, accomplish that task in the order of importance.
Good. Yeah. Does anyone else want to add anything here to what Guillermo is saying before I speak? Okay.
In my
Yeah.
opinion,
Yes, yeah.
it's important that you make your own agenda,
Mm,
because the phrase suggests that part of your agenda could be made by another person, or
uh-huh.
maybe you have accepted um, too many meetings that maybe you don't need.
Hmm. Yeah, as well. Good, good.
Yeah.
Ivan, do you want to add anything there? or Martin?
I like the shift on the how you um, take a more proactive approach towards which are your priorities, and not let the schedule set the priorities for you. I like that because if you don't realize that, it could be um, something so subtle that it you fall in the trap.
Yeah.
Hmm. Good word, subtle. Yeah, I'll write that word for you guys down. Subtle. Can you give an example for the class, Ivan? What is subtle? It's very
Um,
important, the pronunciation, because I'm writing on the whiteboard, guys. Subtle. A lot of my students, they make the mistake and they say subtle. No, but Ivan said it correctly. Subtle. What does it mean, subtle?
it's something that it's not obvious,
Mm.
and it's it's difficult to notice.
You're difficult to
Yeah.
notice. It's not
Yeah.
obvious. Subtle. Very good.
Yeah.
Um, I remember my friends when we're having a conversation and I do something really obvious. So they be sarcastic, ironic. They say, Daniel, could you be more subtle? Could you be
Mm.
any more subtle? Like
Mm.
they are being ironic, sarcastic, because I
Yeah.
was very obvious when I said it. It's a very common expression in English, subtle, in the
Yeah.
pronunciation, subtle. Can everybody repeat subtle?
Subtle.
Subtle.
Subtle,
Subtle.
Yeah.
Sato.
subtle. Good. Yeah. Great. Yeah, guys, I love this. It was like a click in my mind when I read this phrase this morning. I was like, put it in your schedule. Like, otherwise, you think, I've got to do that, I've got to do that. I'll do it. But you have to actually put it in your schedule at a time to make it real and put it an actual time. That's when it becomes real. This is what it's saying here. Don't just say, I've got to, it's prioritized in the list. This is the most important. What about when? When are you going to do that? That's when it becomes a real thing that you complete. And I just, it just clicked in my mind. I thought, oh, yeah, things, those things that I've been wanting to do the last 4 days, I'm going to do them today at 9 p.m. when I finish the class. At 9:30, I'm going to do those things that I keep thinking I will do, but I never do. You know those procrastination things. I've got to do that, but you never do it. You're putting out fires for work, and then by the afternoon you're tired, and then there's a distraction. Your friend wants, hey, let's go for a coffee, or your family they say, hey, let's do something because you've been working so hard. Okay. And you leave it, and never happens. The days pass, time passes. This happens to you guys, right? Always. It happens to me a lot. This was a really good phrase that really helped me just this morning. But what we'll do now, we'll go back to the homework that I scheduled with you guys. And uh, Andres, it's okay that you say agenda. I heard Andres say agenda. It's good, but if I'm honest, we use schedule. It's more common to say schedule. And a native English speaker will always say schedule. Just so you know. So, guys, it's good that we practice this word. Can you repeat with me?
Schedule.
Schedule,
Schedule.
Schedule.
schedule, schedule.
Okay.
Schedule.
And
Schedule.
a common expression, are we on schedule? Are we on schedule? Yes, Daniel,
Mm.
we are on schedule. And it's great to tell the client we are on schedule, everything's going well, which means you
What
will.
about to say calendar?
It's okay. It's on my
S-
calendar. It's okay.
It's
Just
common or it's most common? Schedule is the most common.
schedule. Okay, it's on my calendar. I'd say both. That's a good point, Martin. You're right. Yeah, you can say it's on my calendar, it's on my schedule. You can say both.
Just
Yeah,
yes. Okay.
I'll write that as well. It's on my schedule, or it's on my calendar. Is okay. Well, agenda, like I said, is okay, but it's more. For some reason, I'm confused with Spanish because you say agenda in Spanish, don't you? As well. It's on my agenda. For some reason, I think it's a bit Spanish. Yeah, it's on my agenda is okay, but I prefer schedule. I prefer calendar. Yeah. Okay.
It's probably that agenda is more related to corporative groups' goals or political parties' goals.
Yeah. In the meeting, they say it's on the agenda, which means we will do it. It's our objective. Yeah.
Mm.
But a personal schedule, I always say when people say meeting, I say excellent, confirmed, it's in my schedule. That way, you reassure the other person you will 100% remember the meeting. Next week at 3 p.m., confirmed, it's on my schedule. I'll write that down, guys, just so you know. This is what I always write. Confirmed. And guys, if I have WhatsApp, I use the little note, with the note with the pen image. Confirmed. It's in my schedule. Repeat one more time, guys. Schedule.
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 Schedule. Good. Great.
Just another good question. How we can say when the calendar is like free or when we have a lot of time free? For example, my schedule is free today, or we have to do another phrase.
Yep, it's perfect, Martin. Good question. And you can say, my schedule is quite open today. I like it.
Okay.
My schedule is quite open today. Or you can say quite free. Quite free today. My schedule is quite open or
Okay.
free. I have some space in my schedule around lunchtime. I have some space in my schedule around lunchtime. It's very common. I have some space. I am available in the afternoon. That's what I used to say. I'm available after after 3. You don't have to tell them anything, no more information. I am available. Because if you say, Martin, you have to be careful, Martin. I'm free. My schedule's quite free. Then your colleagues and your boss will think, this guy's not working. They could think bad things about you. So it's always good to give less information. I'm not saying that, Martin, it is, but people can think different things about what you
Yeah.
say. So it's very important you say the right thing. I'm available after 3. That means you're not telling them that you're free. You're not telling them that you have a quiet day and that you have no work. You're saying, I'm available. It's because you're busy. All the other time, you're very busy, but I'm available after 3. I would say I'm available after 3 p.m., for example. Yeah. Available is a good word to use. Okay, let's go to I'm going to stop sharing. How do we say it, Martin? Aguantame, por favor.
Bear with me.
Yeah, he's on the ball. He's on the ball. Okay, I'm going to just share it. Please bear with me. Did everyone do the homework? Okay. Ivan and Martin are thinking, what was the homework? Oh,
No, I know the homework. Match the book, the phrases of the book.
excellent. Here we go.
But did you do? No.
But if you do it, very good, Daniel. I know what the homework is, Daniel. Don't worry. But
No, 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 but I can do it.
France, Jacqueline from France. So here we go, guys. We've got the questions. Please, Ivan, you can read the first one. Yes, I cook every evening.
Yes, I cook every evening for my family. I often make soup or traditional French dishes like boeuf bourguignon, and which is a kind of beef and red wine stew. And then we have cheese and salad. It may seem a lot, but we don't eat big portions. What's important for me is quality, not quantity.
Perfect. Guys, you remember what stew is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Explain it to me in English.
Um, well, for example, in Argentina, you can make a stew with um, uh, onion, potatoes, uh, meat, uh, some vegetable, etc. All cooked in a I don't remember the name,
Me neither.
in the oven.
No.
In the no, not in the oven, in the kitchen. Um, and that stew may be more sweat or more dry.
Okay. Look, there's the word that you want to say. That's the word right there.
Bowl?
Bowl.
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 Ah, yeah.
Yeah, bowl. Bowl is like I'm not a plate is flat. A bowl is like that.
Mm,
The stew is normally in a bowl, right? Or are
okay.
you talking about cooking,
Yes.
Guillermo?
Sorry.
Are you talking about when you eat it or when you cook it?
No, when I cook.
Guys, help Guillermo. The metal. What do we say in English?
Cooking pot?
Very good. Pot. We say pot.
I googled it.
Ah, you're very quick at googling, Ivan. He's
Cooking
very
pot.
quick, isn't he?
You know, I was just I saw yesterday. Oh, sorry, yesterday I saw a video to to learn to say esa cosa.
This thing. That's a great. That's actually a really good one, Martin. Tell us.
Yeah, one of the word is thingy, thingy.
Thingy
So,
Bob. Esa
yeah,
cosa.
this is the more easy. And then let me check. I see another. I have Tinga Magic, something like that.
Thing. Yeah, very good, very good. Thing. Me jig.
Tinga
Or
Magic,
thing. Me
and
Bob.
yeah,
Cooking pot.
Funny. That's funny.
for this case, probably is better to use that thing, that Tinga Magic.
That thingamy jig. That thingamy Bob. That's a great one. You're right. You're right.
And then another comment say that shit.
Sorry.
I read another comment that say that shit, and that's
That shit there. You could say that in a very informal situation. Yeah. Send this. Can you send the link to the group?
yeah, I can send.
It's a
I'm gonna send.
TikTok or Instagram video.
Yes, it's a TikTok video,
Okay.
Instagram video, like a TikTok.
I think I saw it, and she's in the coffee shop. Is she? She's in a coffee shop, and she's like showing what is this thing or not? It's a girl in a coffee shop or not?
No, it's at home.
It's a what? It's at
Uh,
home.
yeah,
Okay, good. All right. So, guys, the
cooking.
question.
No,
Sorry,
sorry.
Guillermo.
No.
Okay. Which is the correct question for the first one, guys? That
Do you ever cook?
Number 3.
Do you ever cook? Very good. I think people are trying to improve the. Sorry. Yes, I cook. Yeah, good. Let's do the
Yeah.
short one for Guillermo.
Yes, I'm trying to eat less chocolate.
Which is the correct one, Guillermo?
Uh, do you ever eat unhealthy food? How do you feel about it? Ah, no. Are you trying to cut down on anything at the moment?
Fantastic. Cut down. Very good. Cut down. Remember, guys, cut down. Martin,
Yeah.
do you remember what cut down is?
Cut down similar to reduce
Very
something.
good. Yeah. Are you cutting down on something?
Yes.
Andres, are you cutting down on something at the moment?
Yes, I'm cutting down on
Perfect.
drinks with which has a lot of sugar.
Sugar. Okay.
Sugar.
And by the way, Andres, the first thing you said was correct. I'm cutting down on drinks which have
Yes,
a lot of sugar.
which have
Have
because they are
plural.
um,
Yeah.
plural. Okay.
Exactly right.
Yes.
Yeah, my girlfriend Noe is her name. She always has, or she always orders a Seven Up, and it annoys me. Yeah, I say to her, "Do you know how much sugar is in that?" Like I say to her, "Look, it's like this. Half of that is sugar." And every time we go out, she orders this Seven Up, and I said, "You're poisoning your body."
Yeah. Hmm.
7 Up is my favorite.
Oh no, you too. Yeah, yeah. But it's true, guys. I remember being in the dentist, and the dentist they say half of the bottle is sugar, like, and you know sugar is poison, right, for the body. So we should stop. You should cut down on drinking Seven Up, Ivan. Yeah, Andres, can you read C, please?
Okay. I think people's diets are getting worse and worse. It's quite strange because we have a lot of information now about how bad fast food is for you. I'm afraid it's a problem in a lot of European countries.
Excellent, good. European countries. So let's have a look. Which question?
Mm,
Hmm. 6.
Number 6. Are people's diets in your country getting better or worse?
Very good. Getting better or worse? Fantastic. Yeah. So, does everybody agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. We'll go to Martin.
Yeah. Uh, Not at home. I think the most of the food I cook is healthy, but occasionally when I eat out, I have something unhealthy, but it doesn't worry me.
Good. Excellent.
What is eat out? Ah, eat out of the house. Okay.
Exactly. How often do you eat out, Guillermo?
Only on weekends,
Okay. Never during the week.
occasionally,
Ah, occasionally,
occasionally.
which means sometimes.
Yeah. For example, tonight I. Ah, no, it doesn't count.
I think a good word for you.
Ah, no. Sorry. Do you mean at the restaurant?
Yeah, like outside your house when you go and eat in a different place from your house.
At in my friend's place, for example,
Yeah.
count? Ah, okay. Yeah, from time to time.
Okay. And if it's casi nunca, how would you say, guys, in English?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Just so
Yeah,
you know. Yeah.
hardly ever.
Good. Next, please, Andres. Ah, but which is the right answer?
Yeah. Number four. Uh, do you ever eat unhealthy food?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Okay. Next one, Andres.
Okay. E. Yes, definitely. For
Definitely.
def, can you
Definitely.
repeat, please? D.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's correct.
Definitely.
The
For
Definitely.
hard
me,
work.
good meals with the family make me happy.
Yeah. Everybody repeat the word definitely. Definitely.
Definitely. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Good. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a
Like,
tricky word.
yeah, it's tricky. It's a challenging word. So def fan at lee. 4 syllables. Definitely. Repeat again, guys.
Definitely. Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah. Good. Okay. What's the correct question,
Okay.
Andres?
Mm, number one. Is food a pleasure for you?
Good. Definitely. Okay. Next one. Who wants to read the long one? And maybe Guillermo, because he got the short one last time.
I'm quite traditional and I have three main meals a day. For breakfast, I like hot chocolate and bread and butter with honey or jam. For lunch, I often eat in a restaurant with my colleagues. I usually have vegetable and meat or fish, but I love pasta and rice too. In the afternoon, I have fruit with biscuit or a piece of chocolate. In the evening, I have a proper meal with my family.
It's okay, guys? It's all clear?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. So,
What
yeah,
is yes? Bread and butter with honey or jam.
hmm
What is butter? Butter.
Uh, what you make with milk, um, and it's like a uh, you put on the bread. Uh,
difficult to explain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I would put it on the
it's,
bread
it's,
first.
it's not margarina.
Mantequilla.
Yeah, manteca. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Bread.
I think in
Bread.
Spanish, say manteca, correct, guys?
yeah,
Yeah. I broke the rule to speak in Spanish, but yeah.
bread and butter.
Um, and then the pronunciation, colleagues. Everyone repeat, colleagues,
Colleagues.
Colleagues.
colleagues, everybody.
Colleagues.
Colleagues, good. Then vegetables, everybody, vegetables,
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yeah,
Vegetables.
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 Yeah. This seat is very comfortable. Not comfortable, no.
yeah.
Comfortable. Repeat, guys. Comfortable.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, great. Excellent, guys. And so the last question was, Guillermo.
Uh, what do you normally eat in a typical day?
Yeah. It's okay, guys. Everybody agrees?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, this is an interesting book, guys. We can do little bits of this book sometimes if you want. Do you like this book, or even though it's related to health,
Yeah.
we can use it
Yes.
sometimes if you want. Okay,
Mhm.
let's go back to. We can go back to Stephen Covey. Let's put please bear with me. Having troubles with looking for the window, correct window. I'll just. There we go. Let's go straight to the back to Stephen Covey. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Great. We were doing quadrant. I think, did we have any homework, guys, on the quadrant, or did we finish that? Can you help me or remind me?
I did it last week or a few weeks ago.
You did it, right? So we
Yeah.
finished the quadrant. Is there anything else we need to talk about with that?
No.
Okay, great. Let's talk about the next, the key to prioritize. Everybody repeat, prioritize,
Priority.
Prioritize.
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 Yeah.
Prioritize.
Are you good at prioritizing, Andres?
I try. So
You try your best.
yes.
It's not easy, right? Challenging sometimes. Okay, good. Let's continue with the talking here. You want to continue reading, please, Ivan? Plus, when we focus on quadrant 2,
Plus,
I'm just thinking. Actually, yeah, you can start here to focus our time in quadrant 2.
to focus our time in quadrant 2, we must learn to say no to other activities, sometimes ones that seems urgent. We also need to be able to delegate effectively.
Mm.
Good.
Plus, when we focus on quadrant 2, it means we're thinking ahead, working on the roots, and preventing crises from happening in the first place. This help us to this help us implement the Pareto principle. 80% of your results come from 20% of your time.
Yeah.
We should always maintain a primary focus on relationships and results and a secondary focus on time.
Good. Good. That's interesting, isn't it? 80% of your results come from 20% of your time. Do you understand this, guys?
Yeah.
Guillermo, can you give us an example? What do they mean by that? 80% of your results come from 20% of your time. Do you know?
Yeah, that the Pareto principle is used in many areas. For example, in databases, you have to look in the activities related to performance. You have to look the I don't know how to say the
The key things.
the sentences. I don't know how to say. It's
The
difficult to
approach.
explain. No. Well, but the meaning is that the 20% of the activities you do, the impact on the 80% of the result you achieve. But I try to present an example related to database, but it's very complex.
The scope, maybe. No.
Scope. Could be. And Andres, and you guys understand this? The 80% 20 rule?
In my opinion, it refers on the um, or in another words, um, not necessarily the tasks that you are doing and which are the most important tasks um, feels or takes the the most of the time. Maybe an important task is short in time, but it has a lot of consequences uh, over the general situation. So maybe it lasts just a bit of time, but um, is the most important, like an analysis task or planning task.
Mhm. Okay. Yep. We'll continue reading the part. Martin, the next bit to read.
Yes, the key lessons. Here are some ways you can practice putting first things first. Identify a quadrant 2 activity you have been neglecting.
Neglecting.
Neglecting. Okay. Write it down and commit to implementing it.
Hmm. Guys,
Uh,
you understand neglecting everyone?
Hmm.
To neglect something, what does that mean?
To not accept or not to uh,
Not take care about that.
Yeah, not do it. Something that you
not
don't
do it.
do. Exactly.
Yeah,
Quadrant two. Let's just remind ourselves what is quadrant two. Which one is quadrant two? Here, right?
important, not urgent.
Okay. It's very important, but it's not urgent.
Hmm.
That's so it requires a lot of discipline because you don't need to do it. You can say, oh, I can leave it. I can leave it. You always have an excuse.
Mm.
But it's very important. If you don't do it, then you won't achieve what you really need to achieve. Yep. Write it down, commit to implementing it. Okay. What's an example, guys? Can anyone give an example in your work? Something that's very important, but it's not urgent.
Planning or being in touch with your team's members.
Okay, that's a good one. Because you need to check in, don't you? You need to check where they are at. But sometimes you neglect it. Andres, is that right?
Yes.
Great. What else, guys? Come on, ideas. Andres had a great idea there.
In my case, there's a requirement from architecture that it's a very important area. It's an improvement, but the system works without that anyway. So it's not a blocker, but it's a good thing to implement it. But we haven't done yet because it's not a priority for my project manager.
And this is a perfect example. So it's not urgent, Ivan. Okay. But
Yes.
you should do it. It's very important.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Martin and Guillermo.
Another example is, for example, to discover new opportunities on the current client.
New opportunities with the current client.
Yeah.
For example, what do you mean by that, Guillermo? New
For
opportunity.
example, the to find out uh, some needs that uh, that the client even don't realize or don't
Ah,
know.
you can add more value.
Uh,
Mm,
you can add more value, yeah,
good,
to
good.
the client.
And would they pay more for that, Guillermo, or it's included in your service?
No, it's included,
Wow.
but you are contributing for the whole success of the company.
You're right. Really good what you say. Yeah, it's great for AG. It's great for them.
Yeah.
You're improving the service, so the client will want to stay longer with you because you're taking
Yeah.
care of them. Yeah.
Mhm.
Martin, what about you? One example? Something very
Probably on my
important.
side, yes, I have to improve some of my knowledge in a technology that we use. It's not urgent, but it's important because we use uh, almost one time a day. Yeah. So I think that is
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. It's great, guys. You can think of an example with your work. Okay. Next one, please. Andres.
Okay, we are on number 2.
Yes.
Create your time management matrix to start prioritizing.
Yeah. What is your Andres time management? What do you use? Do you use like Google Calendar? I use Google Calendar, and I've got this book here that I bought. It's from Australia. My mum always uses a book like this, and it has each day. This is Thursday, and this is Friday. But during the in the morning when I wake up, I write down the things that I need to do from the Google calendar. I should do this on Sunday. The whole week I should do. I write it all down, but I do it every morning. This is my way of organizing. Do you have a different way, Andres?
I love Google Calendar
Mm.
because it's on the cloud. And since several years, I stopped using paper and pen for
Ah,
this kind of activities. I just went straight to the cloud.
it's good because you can lose the book, right? And you can lose the pen. That if you
Yes,
have it on
and
your phone, you always have it with you. It's better. Yeah.
yes, connecting from any
Device.
device, digital device.
I like to put the pen to paper. I like the feeling of seeing it, writing it. That's the thing that I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we continue. Guillermo, number 3.
Estimate how much time you spend in each quadrant. Then log your time over 3 days. How accurate was your estimate? How much time did you spend in quadrant 2, the most important quadrant?
Wow. It's good, isn't it, guys? So you can learn about your progress and improve in the future. It's great. How do you organize, Ivan,
Uh,
your time?
I also write down in paper. I have this,
On paper.
uh, and I write down everything related to work there and my schedule also. But in our client collector uses a lot Outlook,
Ah, okay. Mhm.
so I put down my schedule there also.
For the client to see.
Yes.
Okay. Ivan, you can ask Guillermo or Martin a question about their schedule.
Um, Guillermo, how do you manage your schedule?
yes, I use a mix of tools, uh, Google Calendar for work mainly, the calendar on the phone for personal appointment or for the doctor, for example, or things to do, and urgent things or critical things in paper.
In front of you. Bits of paper, Guillermo.
Yeah, or maybe, for example, I was trying to sleep and I remember some important thing. I I had to write down on paper because uh, because the idea is is bothering me. Is no,
Bothering you? Yeah, yeah,
it's bothering me, and I cannot sleep. So I
yeah,
had to write down,
yeah.
and then I'm free to sleep.
Ah, that's a good technique, Guillermo. Guys, we can try that. Martin, Ivan, and Andres. When you can't sleep, try Guillermo's technique of writing it down to get it out. That's a good way,
Nice.
Yes.
Guillermo. Great way. I'd never thought about that. Thanks for sharing that. Martin, before we finish, your schedule
Yeah.
management.
Yes, in general, I would like to use the I don't know how to say the calendar of Apple Calendar, I think is yes,
Apple Calendar,
it's
yeah.
Apple Calendar because just I use the I have connected the dispositives, the my cell phone with the with Mac
With these
and
devices.
sorry,
Did you say positives? Connect with these positives. Devices.
my device is
Yeah.
dispositive. I will try to say.
Ah, okay, okay.
So yes, I use that, and I like to put colors. It depends of the evenness related with the work or related with my activities, personal or related with another. For example, with the university.
Yep.
And also, just to finish, yeah,
Nice.
I have a big whiteboard on my
Wall?
on my a whiteboard in my bedroom. I have a big
Ah,
whiteboard, and when it's
fantastic.
something that is important, I write. So when
Gotcha.
I get up, I see,
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's great.
uh, and I can't forget.
Me too. I've got a whiteboard behind me as well. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and
Great.
that's
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Who would like to publish uh, a video today for the weekend? Maybe we can choose something about you can on YouTube, guys. About is it Stephen Corby Guillermo? That's his name.
Stephen Covey. Mm.
Stephen Covey. You can find a video about Stephen Covey on the book. We can watch it, a 10-minute, 15-minute video, because I find this very interesting, guys. Improvement, and I think it's very interesting. We can watch a video of Stephen Covey talking to see him live. That would be great. So, guys, who would like to choose that? I think Martin hasn't chosen for a while. Is that right? Would you like to
yeah.
choose Martin?
What I have to choose one of the num of the
Just to go on YouTube. Uh, oops. Okay. Yeah, sorry, guys. The meeting ended. The meeting ended. You're right. Yes, could you please choose, Martin, a YouTube video on Stephen Covey about his book? Just a 10-minute, 15-minute video. We can all watch Stephen Covey talking. If you just type into YouTube, Stephen Covey, you'll find a lot of videos about him talking, giving advice. That would be great if you can post today, please. We can watch it on the weekend and we can talk about it on Tuesday.